EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome
on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from Foxborough. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie Greg from Notre Dame.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to lead here with another win.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll
third and 7.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
Another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 10.
Back to throw. This is caught 2. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
It's a gain of a yard.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
He'll drop the throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And Masaki, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
33-yard line.
A quick throw. The RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now faking the give.
At the 40-yard line.
He runs with it. Yard line as they come up first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They work just shy of midfield on second and 9. Throwing now from the gun. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls to build their coverage from him and then to all the rest of the eligible receivers. So they're going to have eyes on him. They're going to have bodies in space. There's going to be contact at the catch point, because if you just try to guard him with one guy, he is a nightmare to deal with.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Patriots will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Jets offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. Stay put with first and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
Right back to to him on first down. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. They bring the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. McConkey in motion. Here it is on fourth down. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air now. On foot. That'll be intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
At the 4-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Jets are on the board. It's 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Going back in the backfield. Run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll give them the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one at his
some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down.
The ball comes out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
This one popped in the air and intercepted. Yeah. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots up their lead. It's now 24-7. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Azarie Thomas on the coverage.
They'll throw here on third and short. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Fourth down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Room to run past the 30. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
That's good for the Jets. First down. A gain of 22 yards. And
He'll look to throw.
first down.
That is incomplete. Of second down.
Second down and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 6.
Quick throw, taken in.
It's been a rough first half. Now, as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And inches at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So back up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, the ball's out. And it looked like one of the Jets was able to get in there and secure it. And they did, so they keep the ball. A fair catch, called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
A trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Are down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 36.
To the air now on first and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. He'll get this out wide. And good yard. They'll run on second down. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Jets.
On play action, you'll see. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. He'll try to run. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on fourth down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
That's a gain of 6.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on third and 1. That is catch number 60 for the season. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to the air one more time. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he will score! Touchdown, Patriots. extra point is up and through. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. The Jets offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Jets first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. First down.
Back to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for his tight end.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he is going to have a Jets first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Quick throw, taken in. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll give on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Right 39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. They're not gaining any either. It's third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 13.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
The second down throw is incomplete. Here's third and 7.
Incomplete. It's third down and 7.
He'll get this out to his running back. A gain there of 15. And the Jets have a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. They try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 7 at the Patriots.
Second and 7. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 10.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So it's a win for the Patriots. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.